What's up, producers? Today we're settling one of the biggest debates in music production, FL Studio versus Logic Pro X. Both are industry standard DAWs, but they take completely different approaches. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one fits your workflow. If you find this helpful, smash that subscribe button and drop a like. Let's start with the basics. FL Studio, formerly Fruity Loops, is a pattern-based powerhouse loved by electronic, hip-hop, and EDM producers worldwide. It runs on both Windows and Mac with lifetime free updates. Logic Pro X is Apple's professional DAW, exclusive to Mac, known for its clean interface and incredible recording capabilities. Hordes Cortex CE. It's e-byte Jodasur dan Juju one time with free updates. Both are fully professional, don't let anyone tell you otherwise, but they excel in different areas. Pricing and platform, here's the first major difference. FL Studio has 4 editions: Fruity at Jodasur, Producer at e-byte Jodasur, Signature at r-byte Jodasur, and all plugins at c-byte Jodasur. The catch? The cheapest editions don't include audio recording, you're stuck with MIDI only. Producer Edition is the minimum for serious work. But here's the game changer: lifetime free updates forever. You buy it once, you own every future version. Logic Pro X costs e-byte Jodasur dan Juju, also with free lifetime updates, but there's a hidden cost. You need a Mac, which can run e-link to Darsen 100 and Link 1000. If you're on Windows, Logic isn't even an option. And workflow and interface, this is where they really diverge. FL Studio's workflow is pattern-based and loop-oriented. You build patterns in the step sequencer, arrange them in the playlist, and everything revolves around beats and loops. The piano roll is legendary, seriously one of the best in any W. It's incredibly visual with color-coded patterns. However, audio recording is unintuitive. Setting up a simple vocal recording requires way more steps than it should, and MIDI recordings don't appear in the playlist while you're recording. Logic Pro X uses a traditional linear timeline approach. It's designed like a classic studio, perfect for tracking live instruments, recording vocals, and working with audio. The interface is clean and organized, but the sequencer and MIDI editing don't match FL Studio's speed for electronic production. Logic shines when you're recording bands or doing soundtrack work. And best for different genres, FL Studio dominates electronic music production: trap, hip-hop, EDM, drill, drum, and bass. The step sequencer and pattern workflow make beat making incredibly fast. Its strength is programming and loops, not live recording. Logic Pro X is the all-rounder. It handles electronic music well, but it's exceptional for live recordings, band projects, film scoring, and anything requiring extensive audio editing. The built-in instruments and vocal comping tools are top tier. Built-in content, Logic Pro X comes packed with professional instruments, Alchemy drum kit designer, vintage keyboards, high-quality synthesizers like ESR and Retro Synth, plus a massive 4GB sound library included. FL Studio's content depends on your edition. The All Plugins edition has incredible synths like Harmor, Citrus, and Sakura, but the cheaper editions have limited instruments. However, FL Studio Arsenling Arserwu added the Loop Starter and UBEP Dynamic Mixer tracks, plus the Gopher AI assistant. Plus, audio recording, this is Logic's crushing victory. Recording audio in Logic is simple. Create a track, hit record, done. The comping tools for vocals are incredible. FL Studio's audio recording is clunky and confusing. Even experienced users find it frustrating. If you're recording live instruments or vocals regularly, Logic wins hands down. MIDI and sequencing, FL Studio takes this category. The piano roll is faster, more intuitive, and better for programming complex MIDI. The pattern-based sequencing speeds up electronic production significantly. Logic's MIDI editing is solid but more traditional and slower for beat programming. And mixing and effects, both have professional-grade mixers. FL Studio supports e-byte Arserwu mixer tracks. Logic supports over R10. Logic Pro X includes incredible stock plugins, Space, Designer, Reverb, finished EQs, amp simulators, and comprehensive mixing tools. FL Studio's effects depend on your edition, but even the basic edition has strong mixing capabilities. Both support third-party VST plugins, though Logic or AU format on Mac. Logic uses AU format on Mac. Performance. FL Studio is optimized for Windows with low CPU usage, even with complex projects. The Logic Pro X is optimized for Mac, especially MIG Sen chips, with excellent performance. Both are stable, but FL Studio users report occasional crashes with heavy projects. Learning curve. FL Studio is easier for beginners making beats, but its audio recording is harder. Logic has a steeper initial learning curve but is more intuitive for traditional recording workflows, so which should you choose? Choose FL Studio if you're